Well, markets regulator SEBI's board yesterday approved a proposal to double the investment threshold for granular disclosures by foreign portfolio investors to 50,000 crore rupees. Now, this is aimed at addressing the changing market dynamics without altering the concentration criteria, which remains unchanged. Now, at present, certain FPIs with equity assets under management or AUM exceeding 25,000 crore rupees are required to provide granular details of their investors or stakeholders on a look-through basis. This was the first board meeting under the newly appointed SEBI chairman Tuhin Kanta Pandey. Pandey's first board meeting also came up with additional changes, not least the approval for financial advisors to charge an upfront fee for a whole year. Now, under the existing rules, investment advisors can charge fees in advance for up to 2 quarters if agreed upon by the investment advisor and the client, while in the case of research analysts, it was only for 1 quarter. Now, SEBI said that regulations were earlier rationalized to address many concerns of the industry. Most of the changes have been welcomed by them. However, concerns remained on some of the fee-related provisions which restricted collection of advance fees by 2 to 6 months or in some cases even 3 months of advance fee. Now, the SEBI chair further clarified that the compliance requirements related to fee limits, payment modes, refunds and brokerage fees will only be applicable to individual and Hindu undivided families clients. The SEBI chair also made a few tweakings to the AIF or the alternate investment funds category. Now, to give a fillip to the issuance of as well as trading in lesser related debt securities, SEBI said that investments of Category 2 alternate investment funds or AIFs in listed debt securities which are rated A or below A will be treated as akin to investments in unlisted securities, and this is for the purpose of compliance with the minimum investment conditions in unlisted securities. Now, that's not all that came out of the first SEBI board meeting and the first media address by Tuhin Kanta Pandey yesterday. Upping people's trust in the capital markets regulator seemed to be the theme at the first board meeting of the SEBI chair. Now, the SEBI board will form a panel of external experts to review rules on managing and better disclosing conflict of interest for its senior leadership, and this includes the SEBI chairperson as well. Now, this decision to review provisions for its members to disclose conflict of interest comes months after former head Madhvi Puri Buch was accused of holding back on investigations against Adani Group because of conflict of interest. Now, underlining that he wants people to feel that things are fine now and the leadership has got nothing to hide, Pandey pointed to the core aspect of trust. Now, Madhvi Puri Buch, his predecessor, who demitted office at the end of February, had come under attack last year from the now shuttered Hindenburg Research, which alleged that she and her husband had hidden holdings in Bermuda and Mauritius, entities also drawn upon by the older brother of Adani Group founder Gautam Adani, which possibly held the agency back from investigating fraud charges against the powerful Adani conglomerate. Both Buch and Adani Group had denied all allegations. Now, Pandey, who revived the practice of holding press conference and board decisions, which was stopped after the Hindenburg allegation, said it is not so that SEBI does not have provisions or conflicts of interest, and added that the panel will come out with a detailed framework to deal with the issue by forming a high-level committee to review and make recommendations on the code of conduct of SEBI board members, and this includes the SEBI chair as well. Now, Pandey mentioned that the committee will be formed soon once the members provide their consent, and emphasized that the panel will be constituted independently from SEBI, with the market regulator providing only secretarial support. Now, who will comprise this panel? Well, this panel will comprise eminent persons and experts with relevant background and experience in constitutional or statutory or regulatory bodies. This also includes government, public sector, as well as private sector, as well as the world of academia.